What am I being arrested for? What am I being arrested for? Nothing? Got nothing? What am I being arrested for?
We already told you, obstruction and driving without a valid license.
You're not allowed to walk away.
What are you going to do about it?
All right, you're not allowed to walk away.
What are you going to do about it?
All right,
You going to tase somebody?
get down on the ground right now.
Under the Fourth Amendment, in Florida state statutes, I have the right to travel.
Okay, well now you have a right to go to jail.
I'm not a driver.
Okay. All right, Mark. I told you not to play this game, right?
These sovereign citizens are convinced they found the magic argument that makes the law disappear. Today, they learn very quickly that it doesn't. Here are 5 cases when officers reached their breaking point with these sovereign citizens. Number 5. Angry sovereign citizen challenges cops and instantly regrets it. Police conduct a traffic stop after observing a vehicle run a stop sign while leaving a racetrack parking area. Officers pull the driver over and approach the car to speak with him.
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Fucking harassment, dude. You guys.
Harassment?
You guys are sitting there.
Roll your window all the way down.
No, I don't.
Roll your window down.
No.
This is a stop. You're going to roll your window down. If not, I'm going to take you out of the car.
It's the emergency.
Roll your window down. If not, I'm going to take you out of the car.
Okay, man.
Okay? You ran that stop sign coming out of the racetrack.
Ran
All right?
the stop sign.
Roll your window down. Get your hands out from in between your legs. Get your hands out. Roll the window down or I'm going to take you out of the car. Right now, you're giving me furtive movements. You're reaching in between your legs and you're not getting out of the car.
You guys are harassing me.
Get out.
Dude,
Get out of the car.
for what? Dude,
Stop.
This
Do
is
not.
harassment, dude.
Do not.
For what? What crime did I
Get
commit?
out of the car.
What crime
Stop.
did I
Get
commit?
out of the car.
What crime did I commit? That's it. Your qualified immunity is gone, man.
Get out. Get out
You
of the
guys
car
are
now.
violating my rights, dude. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Kidding me? Wow. You guys are
Get over here. Get over here. Get up against the car. Get up against the car. Spread your feet.
harassing me.
Spread your feet.
Oh,
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's why you're reaching into the seat, are you?
what?
Come here. Come here.
Dude, you guys are fucking. This is harassment.
Make sure you don't have anything else in your pockets.
That's a felony for you. Use your lights when it's not an emergency.
Sit down. Where's your ID at?
My ID?
Yeah, where's your ID at?
You're under arrest for obstruction.
Yeah.
For obstruction?
Yeah,
What's
for
the first
resisting.
offense? That's the second offense.
Hey, you got a gun in here too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Once the driver is detained, officers explain why he was stopped. Here's how he reacts.
Hello? What am I originally arrested
What
for?
are you, sovereign?
Sovereign?
Yeah.
Why? Because I know the law?
Well, I'm just asking you sovereign citizen?
No, you guys are sovereign citizens. You think the law don't apply to you.
The law applies to everybody.
Yeah. Okay, so what am I originally arrested for?
So you were stopped for a traffic violation. Alright?
What's that?
A traffic violation?
What did I get stopped for?
He said you ran the stop sign leaving racetrack.
No, I didn't.
So that would be a traffic violation.
Oh,
Okay. Then you refuse to roll your window down and
That's
step out of the
I
car.
don't have to by law.
By law, you have to step out of your vehicle when
No,
you're
I
ordered
don't.
to. Yes, you do.
No.
It's
Show me
case
the law.
It's
Show
case
me the
law.
statute.
I'm not showing
Case
you.
law?
Yeah, it's case law.
Because you don't fucking know. That's why.
Pennsylvania versus Mims. Look it
Okay.
up. I'm not looking it up for you. So
Whatever, dude.
you can look it up on your own time.
Yeah, all right.
But
Violate my rights is what you're doing. I will be going after your bonds. Qualified immunity's gone. That shit goodbye.
that's fun.
That's fine. Okay. I see you sitting across at the bank waiting for me to leave. And then when I went to pull out the first time, I seen you leave, like, start driving and going fucking me. So I parked. And that's not harassment.
What's the problem? Is the problem that we caught you?
Caught me
that what it
doing
is?
what?
Is that what it is? You don't have a license.
You're going out of the,
you don't have a license.
You don't need a license.
You don't need a
Hey,
license to drive.
he's sovereign.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's a sovereign, dude.
You guys don't know the problem. You guys got nothing better to do. Over a stop sign.
Even after hearing the explanation, he continues arguing with the officers and refuses to accept the charges.
What am I being arrested for? What am I being arrested for? Nothing? Got nothing? What am I being arrested for?
We already told you, obstruction and driving without a valid license.
Obstruction's a second offense. What's the first?
Driving without a valid license.
Oh, so you knew that when you pulled me over, huh? Huh? How are you gonna know that when you pulled me over? I thought it was running a stop sign.
Yeah, that's why we stopped you. That's a traffic offense.
That's not.
The criminal offense is driving without a license.
It's not a crime.
Yeah, it is, to drive without a license. This is your world, we just live in it, right?
Dude, you just go out of your way to do this.
It's my job. It's my job. Yeah.
You don't even know the law.
Take people off the road for committing crimes.
That's it. Okay.
It's my job.
Yeah. Crime.
Take me for...
You hold that for a second.
See? That's why he was reaching in between his legs.
Well, it was underneath the
Oh, was it?
center console.
Okay.
There. I had good visual on his hands. He's just being a sovereign. That's all. Some hot fries. You want a hot fry?
Nah. It doesn't agree with my stomach. That and sovereign citizens.
You're Spanish, dude. You should love hot fries. And no, it's not.
No, it's okay.
I love hot fries.
It's okay. I didn't take any offense to it. Did you see my little trick with the handcuffs?
Nah,
You didn't notice it?
I missed it.
Grab the hand, put the handcuff on.
After securing him and searching the vehicle, officers prepare to transport him to headquarters.
I'm sorry? Yeah, I'm sorry. What are you saying? I couldn't hear you.
No, you can't get the story straight.
No, I already told you what it was.
Obstruction.
Obstruction.
Yeah, that's the second.
Driving without a license. First offense.
Okay.
Running a stop sign. Traffic offense. Why we stopped you. No, it's okay. It's your world. It's your world. We just live in it.
Waiting for me.
It's your world. We just live in it.
Once everything at the scene is processed, officers take the suspect to jail, where he's booked on the criminal charges. Number 4. Sovereign citizen causes scene and gets shut down fast. Police respond to a call at a college campus after staff report a man lingering inside campus buildings and making employees uncomfortable. Staff members say he often approaches employees and makes unusual statements that cause concern.
What's going on?
Well, we got a young man, Justin Engel.
Oh yeah, he's not really young.
I know, everybody's
He's
young
in
to
his
me.
40s.
Yeah, I still think of him when he was a high school student. He's been hanging around here a lot.
Yeah.
At OCC comes in, he's talked about different
Oh yeah.
programs, scheduled time to meet with this person and that person. Anyway, they hollered at me. They thought he had gone to the women's restroom. Apparently, he went into the theater. I went in and I said, "Hey, Justin, what are you doing here?" And I said, "This is the theater. Nothing's going on here. You can't be in here." And he told me that God had told him to come in.
Yeah, I've heard it all.
And,
He's becoming an angel and everything.
Yeah, and then it was that being led by the Holy Spirit. And I said, "Well, I'm the president of college. I'm telling you, you can't be in here." He's like, "Well, you can't supersede God." I'm like, "Well, okay, we'll see about that."
We deal with it all the time.
Yeah.
So is he still in there?
As far as I know, he hasn't come out.
Oh my
Unless he went out
gosh.
the back way. Anyway, we need to go through some process to keep him off.
Well,
Yeah,
if
so-
you want to serve him just a written notice and give us a copy that says you're trespassed from OCC, and then he'd be arrested. If he
Well,
comes
we
back.
need to find out what our policy is regarding that, because he hasn't. Basically, what he's done so far, prior to tonight, is he just hangs around a lot and he says stuff that kind of creeps people out, especially the women employees.
Yeah.
And I talked to him last week, and I said, "Hey man, listen, you're just kind of saying some stuff that's creeping people out." I said, "I know you don't mean to do that," and just tell him all that he loves him and that he.
I know. We deal with him all the time. So
Yeah, you're right though. He's not so young anymore, but
yeah.
But
Well, let's get rid of him.
we see.
The administrator leads the officer to the theater where Justin is located. Here's what happens next.
Oh my gosh. JJ, what's going on, man?
Huh?
What's going on?
Nothing, just doing some dancing.
I see that. Probably better not quit your day job for your dancing, I don't
Oh,
think.
really?
Yeah.
I thought I was doing pretty good.
It's probably better than I could do. I think you are worrying some people around here. I don't think they want you here, so you're probably going to have to go.
Oh, they do.
No, they don't. I'm telling you, they don't.
What the Holy Ghost is. Yeah.
Well, the Holy
Ain't
Ghost.
nothing above the Holy Ghost. So.
Yeah, but I think the Holy Ghost and OCC disagree with each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's like you're on JJ Angle, Justin Angle.
Uh-oh. No running, walking. Speed limit 2.5. Oh, man, it's okay.
Well, your dancing made my day. I'll admit it. All right.
Boom! Appreciate that.
Let's start walking out. They're probably going to tell you they don't want you here anymore, but they got
That's not going to happen. So they might as well get used to me.
Well, if they say that they don't want you here, then you're going to get arrested if you come back.
No, I'm not.
I'm telling you that you will.
We'll see. We will see about that.
Where are you living at now? With your mom?
Everywhere.
With your mom?
The officer tells him he needs to leave the building and begins escorting him outside. Justin walks with the officer as they head toward the edge of the campus property.
This way. JJ. Hey. Hey. Good. Water fountain? That'd be good. Alright.
Hey, may I ask why you want me to leave?
Because you're in an area that you have no reason to be in.
Taylor.
And I have no reason to be in. You have no reason to be in the theater. And I asked you to come out and you refused.
Well, the Holy Spirit's with us.
No, we're not going down that road.
Well, we are, actually.
No, we're not. Yeah. So what you need to do now is leave.
Okay. Thank you.
Not yet. Alright, let's rock and roll, dude. You gotta go.
Let's go.
I'm following you. I'm not gonna hold your hand.
Come on, don't be a baby about it. Come on.
I'm not gonna hold your hand.
You can do it.
You're gonna look into whether or not you.
I'm sorry?
You're gonna look into what the college
Yes.
is. Okay. So.
Come on, man.
All right.
We're gonna do this or not?
Yep, we're going.
I'm done messing around.
All right, let's go.
We're either doing this today or not.
Yeah. Well, I'm just not gonna walk in front of you. I'm gonna walk at least beside you or behind you.
All right. Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. After you. You walking somewhere? How'd you get out here?
I walked out of here.
Did you?
Supposed to be flying back, but
Well, you weren't getting very good lift off with your dancing in there.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
They told me to walk across the stage. I didn't do it naked, but I mean.
I'm glad. You probably would have went to jail if you had.
Oh,
All right, let's hit the road.
Once outside, Justin continues talking about his views and even asks the officer for a ride home.
50 degrees
You
and
might
it's
give
nice.
me a ride?
I
Please?
can't give you a ride.
Oh, sure you can.
Nah, I can't. They don't want us just giving rides for nothing. It's a nice day.
That's baloney. You're supposed to protect and serve.
Yeah. If it was 2 degrees, I would say.
This ends today.
If it was,
it's not happening anymore.
If it was 2 degrees, I would say yeah, I'd probably give you a ride because it's freezing. But it's actually nice out.
I love what you guys do, but whatever that situation is there, that ends today.
Okay.
There's no place for that here.
All right. Let's hit the road.
Well, I guess we're going like to a different place or what?
Anywhere other than
Like
OCC.
A different world or what? Because
Well.
this ain't happening anymore.
Just gotta go somewhere other than here.
Well, then take me home then.
Well, you can walk. You walked out here.
Take me home or whatever, because this ain't happening anymore. I'm not waking up and dealing with this shit today. Excuse my language, but I'm over it. Been over it for a while. I don't deserve it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I've
Okay.
paid for all mine and plenty of others, so
All right.
this ends today.
Well, you just gotta walk out of here, man.
You just gotta walk out of here. What's that mean, man?
It just means you go get on Parker Street and walk.
And walk. And then what?
Go home.
Where's home?
At your mom's, probably.
Oh, at my mom's?
Yeah. Where would I take you to? You asked me to give you a ride.
No. Apparently she likes cats better than she likes me, so I don't think she's my mom. So.
Where would I take you to?
Oh,
To your mom's?
well, wherever flying's involved, so. I choose right instead of left, so it's whatever.
Okay. All right. I need you to walk. I got other things I gotta do too. Hit the road.
Well, then do whatever it is you gotta do.
I can't leave you out here. They called me out here to get you out of here.
The officer explains that the college staff do not want him on the property, but Justin responds like this.
Well, it is OCC's place.
Yeah, I know, but you guys don't understand. I'm walking with Jesus and the Holy Ghost, so I mean,
Yeah.
and they have rule over everything here, so I don't know why anybody thinks any different.
Well, the OCC officials can take that up with Jesus whenever Judgment Day comes. But for today, they don't want you on their
Terrible,
property.
bro. I understand trials and tribs, bro, but this is too far. They're taking it too far. They should probably go lay down somewhere, whatever that is.
Okay. All right. Come on, let's go. Gotta walk.
I'm glad I got the message out. Hopefully they're listening.
They're listening.
Who's the backup out there?
Well, Wiesner is one of them.
Can I come talk to you guys for a little bit?
You just gotta go.
Let me come talk to you guys.
I'm
for a
leaving. I'm not even parked over there. I'm parked
Oh.
over here.
Well, who's those two people?
Officer Wiesner, and then I don't even know who the other one is that pulled up. So,
Come on, bro. I'm begging you.
dude, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Go where?
And wherever, anywhere other than here, across the road somewhere.
Across the road. They told me they'd give me an apartment. They did say that. They told me to jump in the car earlier. I didn't do that because,
That's
everything earned. I get that. I appreciate that. I'd rather do that. I appreciate, the people putting stuff, places here and there, but you can help the next time. Whoever, That's
Okay.
what we do.
All right, let's go. Come on. I don't have to keep
Okay.
telling you.
1, 2, 3.
No. I'll give you a fist bump.
That's not me. You got the wrong guy, bro.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not.
not the fist bump guy. I'm the holding hands guy.
I'm not the holding hands guy. Come on,
Well, I am.
let's go. Come on, walk.
Can I do like a ride along with you or something?
No, walk.
Even after being escorted off the building grounds, Justin lingers nearby and comes up with several excuses to stay.
JJ, please keep walking. I did not tell you to take your shirt off. It must have been it. It wasn't me. Go on, keep walking, man. One of you guys want to come up here? I'm just going to go talk to them again and see if there's any way that we can just arrest him.
Did he take his shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
okay.
thought I told him to.
Okay.
If you guys say that you want him arrested for trespassing because he won't leave, then
Yeah, if he won't leave from that directive, then yeah, then
Okay.
he needs to go.
right.
And I'm going to figure out the policy for it, because basically what's happened in the time, and this is not, we had an incident where he came in, we had a position posted for food service, and this was actually last school year, but he came in with our food service director, and he got pretty belligerent with her. I met with him last week because he's been hanging around for the last couple of weeks, and
Okay.
kind of went through and told him what all he needs to do.
I can't remember your name.
Chris Simpson.
Simpson. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna.
So
the
anyway,
route
and
we're
then
gonna go.
after this one, because I went in earlier, we thought he had gone in the women's restroom, and I found him in the theater and told him that he needed to come out. He refused, and we came back in, and you saw him. He had the music playing. And on
Yeah.
stage
That was.
I wish I'd have recorded that.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
you?
I did
Okay.
record it.
Okay, fine. All right, good. Good.
All right, yeah.
And then I'm going to figure out whatever our policy is, and we need to serve him, and then if he's back.
Yeah. Probably his mom's house on Hall Street, I would think, would be.
He told me when I met with him on last week, he was living with Phil McGrady on South Grant.
It's possible, but I
That's what he told me.
thought they got rid of him. I thought Phil and them kicked him out a long time ago.
Yeah, he had told me.
At that point, officers place Justin in handcuffs and seat him in the patrol vehicle. He's then transported away from campus and taken to jail.
They're just south of that little yellow house south of the.
I know where they live. Where'd they go over here?
Okay.
All right, yeah. You said 9, I couldn't hear you. Yeah, are we searching?
The Holy Ghost. There's nothing on me. I don't have anything. You guys took it all, remember?
We took it all?
Yeah. Everything. The only thing I have left is these clothes on me. When did we do that? I think I got it. Already. Trespassing on my own property.
It's OCC's property, man.
No, it's my property.
Jake?
Yeah.
Jake? Oh, Jesus, that brother. I thought you were talking about Jacob Engel brother.
Oh yeah, he's my brother too.
I see.
Haven't seen him. Jake. Let's see.
Well, you're gonna get your ride that you wanted, man.
In the end, he faces a charge of criminal trespassing. Number 3, sovereign citizen says he owns Publix, ends up in handcuffs. An officer from the Cocoa Beach Police Department approaches a man who is pushing a shopping cart along a public area near the beach. The officer recognizes the man from earlier disturbance complaints in the area and notices that the shopping cart appears to belong to a nearby Publix store.
Stanley, Cocoa Beach Police Department.
I've seen you many times.
Yeah. I noticed you out with a Publix shopping cart right now, pushing it around.
I own Publix.
You own Publix?
I do. John Carney, you can call him and ask.
Oh, okay.
I own the building I stay in.
Oh, okay.
I own most of Cocoa Beach.
Okay. Well, let me see your driver's license, please.
I don't have to show you anything. I don't even have
Cocoa
a license,
Beach.
and I've talked to you. Is this on?
It is.
Great. Yeah, I've talked to you.
I'm going to be out with a
about where my
13P
ID
at the
is.
beach end
Are you
of First
listening to
South.
me?
Can I get 94? Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, I listen. I'm a cop.
Okay.
Private citizen.
Okay.
Understand? So shut up while I'm talking.
Okay, man. Well, you don't got to say shut up, right?
Well,
I'm
you're
having a
still talking
professional
over the
adult
top of me. I
conversation.
could make a citizen's arrest right now if you harass me with this guy.
Okay. Hey, do me a favor. Just stand over there for me. All right?
All right. Now, I've told you once before.
Step over here.
Actually, many times. Tell me what to do.
Step over here.
No.
All right.
Now, listen. My ID and everything I own is in Miami. Stolen by a meter maid.
I apologize. First North.
Stolen by a meter maid and a tow company called Beach Towing.
Okay.
Right? Now, they have my driver's license, my social security card, my birth certificate.
Okay.
Everything else that I own. But I'm able to trade psychically. So I own everything here. I even own this guy. So if you guys want to haul me in for questioning about my cart that I've already talked about many times.
Okay.
It's a beach cart.
Okay.
It's a beach cart. You can approach Publix if they decide they want to press charges against me for owning Publix and having my own beach cart.
Okay.
Let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to walk away right now and just leave.
Well, no, you're not going to walk away. You're not allowed to walk away.
What are you going to do about it?
All right. You're not allowed to walk away.
What are you going to do about it?
All right.
You going to tase somebody?
Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground. Get down on your knees right now.
Absolutely not.
All right?
Absolutely not.
Get down on your knees like I've asked you to do.
You have no probable cause.
I tried to do this the easy way. We'll do it the hard way.
At one point, the officer briefly pulls out his taser as a warning, but ultimately decides not to deploy it. Instead, he quickly closes the distance and physically restrains the suspect.
All right? All right? Now get down on the ground.
I'm not getting
All
on the
right,
ground.
you are getting
Don't
down on
touch
the
me.
ground.
Don't touch me. You're assaulting me.
All right,
You're under
get down.
You're under arrest. You're assaulting me. You're under arrest.
All right.
I'm arresting you right now as a private citizen. You're under arrest.
16 Cocoa
I'll know
Beach. I'm going to have a
everything
male
about you.
detained.
I'll know everything about you by the end of the day. In every way you can. You have no probable cause to arrest me. You have no right to put handcuffs on me. You have no reason to put me in cuffs.
I sure do.
Nothing wrong. You don't have to put your gloves on. What are you going to do? A fucking check? You're going to shove your hands up my ass? What's the gloves for?
I don't want to touch you.
Don't fucking touch me then. You're going to be dead.
Sir.
You're right here. You're like
Sir.
over with.
Sir.
Don't touch me.
All right. Sir. I am Officer
sir,
Stanley, Cocoa Beach Police Department. I stopped out with you because I had reasonable suspicion that you were in possession of a stolen shopping cart.
You have absolutely
That
nothing.
is a legal Florida state statute. I stopped out
I'm
with
at
you.
Publix every morning. I own Publix.
I recognize the guy.
You're
that
trying
you
to arrest the owner.
Spontaneously uttered. So I am now telling you I want your ID.
Spontaneously uttered?
You are going to tell me what your ID is, or we're going to have additional charges for resisting and failure to ID. All right? Let's take him back to the PD and see about getting... We'll search him when we get to my car. He may have his wallet. If not, we'll get rapid ID intel. You're good. You're good, Carlo. Come on. I tried to do this the easy way, sir, but you decided to do it the hard way.
God, you watch too much movies, mother.
Well, that's the first thing you've said that is correct.
After a brief struggle, the officer manages to get the handcuffs on and brings the situation under control. Even after being restrained, the suspect continues shouting and insulting the officers while they search him for identification and check his belongings.
Hey, my cart and all my personal belongings are right over there. I want my fucking stuff.
Well, first of all, we're going to get your stuff. Second of all, I'm going to return the shopping cart back to Publix. So that's going to happen.
I want all my stuff.
We're not worried about that.
Don't touch me.
All right? I am going to touch you, and you are going to let me touch you. I am going to play this game for you.
Get your hands off me right the now. You're I told you, get your hands off me.
You can do this the easy way or the...
You're breaking rights. I'm a private citizen, mother. I'm a Navy SEAL. You're
I thought you were a Navy SEAL.
Cop, you guys
Are we?
Doubt that you're that too.
Sir, I'm trying to be... All right, I'm not going to say another word to you. Let me switch sides real quick.
Yep.
We'll get all this jewelry off when we get...
Easy, man.
Do
Calm
not
down.
turn toward
Don't fucking touch me.
manner.
You!
No, hey, calm down. Jesus Christ.
Why are you...
You're the only one screaming.
Why are you screaming? Why the racial slur?
Hey, easy.
Calm down. Relax. Relax.
Get your hands off me.
All right, spread your feet for me, sir.
Get off my butt.
All right, in the car we go. Can I get you to grab that cart and wheel it to me over here?
Where's that at?
It's see the bushes, see the white beach parking sign?
Once everything is under control, officers locate the cart nearby and arrange for it to be returned to the Publix store.
It's behind that sign. It's behind that bush that's on that sign.
To this guy.
He's walking, he's rolling down. He's got a clear Publix shopping cart.
Oh.
So I wanted to identify the guy. I know we've been having some calls with him and some other things.
Okay.
I don't know if we've had a field interview with him, and I wanted to see about getting Publix their cart back, but he decided to take it another way. You know,
I think he needs to go.
he near committed assault. He stepped towards me.
He did commit. So I saw it from over here.
Oh, you did see him step up and
that's why I turned my light.
Now he did this when I pulled my taser because I taser displayed first.
So I was over here.
I'm gonna go back and watch my body camera.
Like that.
Yeah, I think he stepped towards me, and
I was like,
you saw it as well. Would you be willing to give me an affidavit? I know that's not what you thought you would do today. I wanted you just because you're my liability. Yeah.
Hey, car.
Do you think he's going to have a maybe? Let's go through here. Go through this. I'm out with this really tan male that you've seen around town with the black golf shirt. Has anybody field interviewed him that would give us his ID?
I don't think so.
He's not fully bald, right? He's got a little bit of hair, but he's very tan. All right, so.
Okay. Well, he definitely has a thing for tools and knives.
Yeah.
Give me a real sovereign citizen life.
That's what I was getting to. You know what I mean? When I asked him, hey, you were in possession of a shopping cart, he said, I own Publix, and that's immediately when I went.
You don't look like a Kimani Smith, I'll tell you.
No. Well, let me get another bag for the materials.
Got a bunch of credit cards here.
Officers then discussed the encounter and confirmed that the suspect made threats before being restrained.
So here's what I got, Coop. So I see the gentleman come by. Again, not his name?
No, the two.
Yeah. So he comes by with the shopping cart. We've been getting some calls over the last few weeks about people yelling and impeding traffic and yelling. So more than anything, I just want to identify him. I have reasonable suspicions he's in possession. I saw him with the shopping cart.
And it's clearly
I confirmed I had the green, but then I confirmed the logo before I made contact with him. I actually made a consensual encounter at first. He actually stepped toward me like he was going to do something, and so I went taser display.
Balled up fist and everything?
He had balled up fists, took a step towards me. I went taser display, but then I was I was this close to him, about me to Carlo.
Yeah.
I thought a taser would be excessive, so I put it back in and went hands-on with no, but after I went taser on, he took another step towards me. I grabbed him, and then there was no resisting after that.
I saw when he went like this because I was over here in between Orlando and Atlantic.
You know?
That's when I kept my lights on.
The suspect is later transported to the police department and booked into jail. By the end of the incident, he faces charges for obstructing an officer without violence and illegal possession of a shopping cart. Number 2, he thought saying, "I'm traveling, not driving," would save him. A deputy conducts a traffic stop after observing a vehicle traveling 81 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. The deputy pulls the vehicle over and approaches the driver to request a driver's license.
How are ya? Stop me with the speed through 9 Mile. Can I had you 81, all right?
That was the guy in front of us.
I had you going to 81. But I'm just going to stop you. Do you have your driver's license on you?
No.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
No.
Why are you driving then?
Because I gotta go to work, bro.
Okay, that doesn't make a difference. You don't have a driver's license.
Actually, I'm not even driving.
Why's that?
You know, if we can make this real simple and easy, I'm traveling.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not in commercial capacity, so it's the right to travel. So, you know, to make it real easy.
Before we get too far, you could be traveling to jail. So I need to see either driver's license or ID.
I actually don't have to go to jail either. Okay.
Okay.
I can tell you my name. Okay, my name's Mark. Okay.
Okay.
And your name's Drummond.
Yes.
A. Drummond.
Awesome.
Okay. So A. Drummond.
Yes.
Yeah. So honestly, you know.
Be honest with me, Mark.
I do have a right to travel.
Okay.
Okay. And
you sure you want to play this game, Mark? You sure? I will play this game.
The deputy tries to keep things calm and encourages Mark to cooperate so the situation doesn't get worse. Instead, he keeps repeating his unusual beliefs.
Make your decision here. Be very smart about what you say next.
Okay, so under
Be very smart what you say next.
Okay, do I not have the right to travel?
You have the right to go to jail if you don't provide me a driver's license.
How do I have to go to jail?
Mark, we're going to tow the vehicle and you're going to go to jail. Okay? We're going to make this very simple.
Can you just
I'm not going to keep it up.
We're in the bad places here right now.
You're in a bad place here right now.
In the state, we're really not.
You are. Okay? You're walking a fine line here. I suggest you don't walk it any further.
Okay, all right. I don't have a driver's license. It's
I know you
suspended.
don't have a driver's license because it's suspended, right?
Right.
Let's not play games here.
Okay, the license is suspended.
Okay.
All right.
That's all you had to say.
I haven't had one for a while.
We don't have to play the foolish games with I'm traveling and all that, okay?
It's not a game.
Okay, it is.
It's actually the law, and you're under oath.
Mark, I don't need to hear your made-up fairy tales.
It's not made up.
It is.
It's the law.
Okay. All right, Mark. You sure you want to play this?
I'm just explaining it to you.
All right. Well, let me explain something to you. Step out.
I don't have to step out.
You do. Yes, please.
No,
Step
no,
out.
I don't have to step out. No, sir.
Step
If you
out.
put your hands on me, you'll
Step
go to
out.
jail.
Step out. Step out.
Please don't take me to
Step
jail.
out. Step out.
After giving him several warnings, the deputy decides it's time to take control of the situation.
Sir.
Step out.
Sir.
Step out.
Sir,
I'm going to ask you one more time.
We're not playing the game.
Step out. Step out. Face the car. Face the car. Hands behind your back. Face the vehicle.
Okay, you know you violated my constitutional rights, right?
I said don't play this game, right?
It's not a game, sir.
Face the vehicle. Don't face me.
All right? Under the Fourth Amendment and Florida state statutes, I have the right to travel.
Okay, well now you have a right to go to jail.
I'm not a driver.
Okay. All right, Mark.
All right.
I told you not to play this game, right?
It's not a...
Go to my vehicle.
Okay, easy, man.
Going this way.
Easy.
You want to play games?
Easy, I'm not playing games. Can you call your supervisor?
Face the vehicle. Spread your feet. Now your vehicle's going to get towed. You're going to jail for no reason.
I'll pull your bond. Okay, you're under
Spread
constitutional oath
your feet.
to follow the
Spread your feet.
Constitution.
Spread your feet, please.
To follow the Constitution.
Mark, I don't need to hear your fairy
And
tales.
your oath, okay, to follow the Constitution, you're breaking your oath right
14,
now.
13, 17.
I know it's upsetting. It's upsetting.
Sorry, you got to go to jail, bud. I'm sorry. But
No, you're not
you
sorry.
made this decision.
No, you made the decision.
Okay. Have a seat.
This was all your decision.
Have a seat.
Okay? And I have a right to a phone call, too.
You have a right to have a seat right now. Sit down. Who is the vehicle registered to?
Me.
Put it all the way in, Mark.
But, okay, I'm not giving you consent to search my vehicle.
Tell you what, Mark, here's what we're going to do, okay? You're going to jail for resisting without,
I'm
your
not
vehicle,
resisting.
and your vehicle's being towed.
I'm not resisting.
Okay.
Where's your supervisor?
You don't need one right now, Mark.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, you're not going to get one. How's that sound?
Is there a gun in the car? I have bullets.
Yep, there's a gun.
Once seated in the patrol vehicle, Mark continues talking about his views on government authority and the legal system.
Mark, here's the deal, okay? Let me just explain this to you. You would have been on your way with, honestly, a warning. All you had to do was just listen, and you couldn't, though. And now you got a ton of tickets, your vehicle's towed, we got to go through the whole thing just because you couldn't listen.
Now, why couldn't you just say that, hey man, I can just give you a warning.
Mark, I am the nicest cop you'll ever meet in your life, okay? Trust me, I am. I really am.
Listen, my dad was law enforcement for 48 years.
Then you should know better.
You're a nice guy.
You should know better.
A couple years ago, okay, I got my insurance. Everything was legal.
Okay.
And my insurance rates kept going up. And I asked my insurance agent, and he said, "Man, I don't know, but I saw this post." He said, "I saw this interview with George Soros, who owns Progressive Insurance."
Okay.
All right. And George Soros said, he goes, "I'll raise the insurance rate as high as I want to, and don't have to pay it because they're ignorant." So I started studying all these things and the law and everything else, which I had tried. Okay. And finding out what was truly going on in our country.
Okay.
Because I had seen where our country had been subjecting us to tyranny and oppression for a long time. Okay. So I wasn't able to pay my insurance anymore because it went up to $243 a month. I couldn't afford that.
Mark, here's the thing: is I understand hard times, and I am like I told you, I'm not one of those deputies going to write you 100 tickets. However, if we have a circumstance where somebody has to put me in that circumstance, then
laws and the policies and codes you see, because you're a civil servant, you have to abide by the constitutional laws. The first laws that we have to follow are God's laws. Okay, they're the supreme laws of the universe, right? If you believe in a higher power, or if you don't, there's still governing laws that make this universe turn. All right.
He keeps going, confidently explaining his outlandish ideas as if they're facts.
Make the galaxy turn, make the planet turn, okay? And there's natural laws on the planet that we need to follow. If we don't follow them, we fall short, okay? It's just like all the diseases and everything else going on in the world right now, natural laws, because the natural laws will keep your body healthy and strong and vibrant. Okay. Anyway, so we come down from them, we come into common laws. Okay, which were subjected to tyranny and oppression through European laws, which were Roman maritime laws and admiralty laws.
Okay.
All right. And the laws that they use in the courthouse are admiralty laws. That's why the language is different. Okay, so then we come down into constitutional Bill of Rights laws and then constitutional laws. All right, and then from there become the policies and codes, which are the laws that y'all follow. What you're enforcing right now, okay, are policies and codes. Okay, it's communist. Okay, and it's almost like a Nazi Gestapo, basically being pushed. Now there's things that I have the right to do. You know, it's like I told you earlier. You know, I can pull your bond. Okay, because you're bonded as a civil servant. I can pull your bond and I can sue you. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I do care about you.
I appreciate that.
Brother.
Mm-hmm.
You're my brother, and I don't want to hurt you. I just want you to understand the true laws.
Right.
Okay? And the true laws are making you do a job constitutional. Look, my dad was law enforcement for 48 years, okay? There's a programming that's in the system called preemptive predictive programming.
Okay.
All right? And a group of people, we're talking about 1,000 people, sit down, and they're the smartest people in the world, okay? And they sit down and they devise sinister plans, okay, to subdue humanity. All right? You're a slave to the system, right? You know that, right?
Could be.
No, you actually are.
Okay.
We're all slaves to the system until we see how the system works and we start breaking free from it.
Right.
Okay? It's like paying taxes. Okay? Taxes are voluntary. Did you know that?
What happens if you don't pay taxes though, Mark?
By the end of the ride, Mark is formally placed under arrest. He receives one citation for speeding and another for knowingly driving with a suspended license.
What does the IRS do if you don't pay your taxes?
They don't have the right to do that.
Okay.
Because it's voluntary.
But they still do it though, right?
They try.
Okay.
You know, it sounds insane and it's upsetting in some manners, but the truth is the truth. Okay? And no matter how many lies you tap on top of the truth will set you free.
Okay. So you're gonna get a citation for the speed. Okay. For the 81 and the 65. Okay. You're also gonna get a citation for knowingly operating a motor vehicle on a suspended driver's license. Okay. I only write you 2 tickets today instead of writing you a boatload because you got a lot going on.
Because he refused to follow lawful commands during the stop, he's also charged with resisting an officer without violence and taken into custody. Number 1. Sovereign citizen pastor thinks he beat the system. He didn't. A deputy pulls over a vehicle after noticing that it appears to be displaying a counterfeit paper license plate instead of a valid registered tag. Here's what happens next.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
How can I help you?
I'm Deputy Gunn with the Sheriff's Office. I'm interested in your license plate. What's going on with that?
Oh, okay. It's part of the DOT.
Okay.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm a pastor.
Okay.
With a ministry, and so we're doing the whole. We're separating as far as off of the actual corporation in the United States, and so we're kind of separating that way. So it's out of the jurisdiction, but we just travel in peace.
Okay, I'm not familiar. I haven't heard of that before.
Well, a lot haven't because they don't really train up on it because you guys just serve the public and as a corporation. But yeah.
Okay.
We're just traveling peace, so we're not an actual commercial motor vehicle. It's a private entity.
Okay.
So, and that's why it's the right to travel. It's not the whole big citizen thing like that. We're actually non-citizens because we're actually a foreign entity. And so that's why we register with the DOT. So we just let them know, okay, we're just traveling in a private vehicle. It's actually not a motor vehicle, but actual private auto.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license on you?
I don't, because we're turning that in, and because we're separating from that corporate tie. So it's not part of that whole theft protection thing that the motor vehicle department stands for. And we're not traveling in commercial.
Okay. Do you have any sort of identification on you?
I don't have my passport. I do have a license that I haven't turned in yet.
Okay.
During the initial contact, the driver, George, tells officers that he's a pastor and claims he no longer operates under the standard legal system.
I'm not obligated to give that identification, but I work peacefully, so I'm not
I'm not a rebellion. I know this is new to you. I'm trying to get to work. I'm obeying all the things and stuff like that, but I have to get to work.
Okay.
I'd love to chat with you and get together and inform you some more so you know more about it.
My point and concern is that I can't prove what you're saying. So first of all, like I said, I'm not familiar with what you're referring to.
Sure,
so
yeah,
in order for me to confirm what you're saying, I'd like to have some sort of identity from you.
Maybe a supervisor would understand about it as far as that, because it is under UCC code research.
Okay.
Hey, officer.
So yeah, I'll just step in close. I can barely hear you with the window just partially open, and in traffic, I can barely hear what's going on.
He's been cooperative so far. We got no
Yeah.
issues, but he's not going to identify himself. So
Okay.
I'm trying to figure
Well,
out.
I can verbally say I'm George.
Okay, so you know there's probably about 1 million Georges, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to know exactly who you are. Just saying your name George doesn't identify who you are. We have to be able to positively identify you as your specific identity. Because going by George, like I said, there's 1 million of Georges, okay? We just need a way to positively ID you as your individual self, okay? Do you have anything with your full name or any kind of documentation?
Well, I do, but I don't want to step in under the jurisdiction of the corporation. I was explaining to him.
Okay.
Because I'm just acting as a free human. I'm traveling, going to work, doing that.
So we understand that. So you're in the state of Florida, correct? Right now, we're in the state of Florida, inside the continental U.S. Okay, you agree with that? So in the state of Florida and continental U.S., to operate a motor vehicle on public roadway, you have to have a valid driver's license. During a traffic stop, you have to identify yourself to law enforcement. Okay.
Yeah, and my only statement is that I'm not actually operating a motor vehicle.
So
I'm driving a private auto.
it is a motor vehicle. It is a vehicle with 4 wheels and a motor, and it is propelled on the roadway.
He insists he's not driving in a commercial capacity, but the officers are not convinced by his explanation.
Well,
it is a motorized vehicle, okay?
But by definition, in the UCC codes, even it's a private automobile.
It's not, okay? You're going by stuff that is written 100 years ago and has changed and updated since the time what you're trying to quote us by, okay?
No, it really isn't.
Okay.
It's a UCC code, and
So-
that's what they're going.
So is the car coming back? Who's the car coming back?
No, the tag's not legit. It's
Okay.
It's a paper tag that's
Okay.
not for hire, not for
No,
hire.
it's not for hire. It's
Okay.
a private automobile, and it's
You know, run the
registered
bin
with the
real
DOT.
quick.
It's
All right,
registered with the DOT.
Okay. Okay. Well, he's going to run the bin. We're going to try and figure out what's going on.
Explain it to you. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I've never seen that tag before, and you're not identifying yourself so that I can prove.
Hey, let's just print it on a piece of paper.
What's that? What? I'm sorry.
If I give you my name, what's that going to prove to you?
That you have a valid driver's license, first of all, and that you're operating under this U.S. code that you're referring to.
Yeah, the US code.
So I understand that I understand what you're saying, but I'm not familiar with it, and you're saying that essentially that's my job. I get that, but I don't know the code. So if you could provide that so that I can prove that, because right now the public operates under. You have to have a valid license.
Perhaps the supervisor may know the UCC code. I
Yeah.
don't know the numbers offhand, but I'm just trying to.
Okay, like I said, that's why I just asked if you had an ID so we can actually figure out who you are. If you can ID yourself to us, then no. If
Am I being detained?
you are currently detained on a traffic stop, ID yourself. You can get out of here a lot quicker. The longer you prolong this, the longer you're going to sit here, the longer you're going to be late for work. Okay.
Well,
So that's all we need is we need to be able to identify who you are. Okay. Do you have a picture of an ID or anything?
When the deputy asks for his driver's license or any form of identification, George refuses. Even after officers explain the situation, he continues standing by his beliefs.
You may rap him.
No, I got him.
You got him?
It's George. He just the registration's expired on this. He has a valid driver's license, but he's refusing to identify himself.
Yeah, because when it expired, I've learned about the private automobile. And
Write in his ticket for expired license registration and be done.
I'm doing the whole trust thing, and so we're just trying to transfer it into that and be peaceful. I mean, I stop and pray for you. I probably prayed for you somewhere down the line. You know, I pray for protection for everybody. We help people. I go, I know it's different because you're traffic, but I'm not committing any crime against my fellow.
You are. You're creating a motor violation.
crime.
It is a motor violation. A crime. We have crimes. I can arrest people for criminal citations as far as motor as far as traffic violations. There are criminal citations, okay?
I have not committed a crime against my fellow man.
Okay, we're not saying you committed a crime against your fellow man, okay? A crime against a fellow man is going to be theft, stuff like that. We are traffic enforcement, so we enforce traffic laws.
Right, and when
you are violating a current traffic law.
But if you ask your supervisor,
you are violating a current traffic law.
If you ask,
okay, that's fine.
So, gave him a warning in September for expired tag. His tag expired in May.
So it's time for for a ticket today.
And so if you want to give a ticket, then you can give a ticket.
He said he's no crime against his fellow man. I was like, well, no, this is a crime against traffic violations because you're violating.
It's traffic violation, but that's if I'm operating a motor vehicle commercially.
Let's have a discussion because now I'm curious.
Yeah. Yes.
You hold a valid driver's license.
Yes, and I'm turning that in right now with the plate.
Yes.
So that's what I'm in the process of doing, is to severing that and to do that.
George keeps debating with the officers and argues that he isn't hurting anyone. The officers explain that the issue isn't about harming someone. It's about breaking traffic laws.
All this charade of...
Well, it's not really, because what I'm doing is, as a human being, I'm deciding, okay, I'm just going to operate privately. I'm not going to hurt anybody. I know those are stunt glasses.
But here's the thing. If I give you a ticket, first of all, you're still refusing to identify yourself. I found your identity, even though that's not right. But I'm saying you're by law required to identify yourself. You could be arrested for that. Let me just go through what's going on here, okay?
I mean, I've got it. I told you I've got it with me.
Then why wouldn't you provide it?
That's why I'm concerned.
No, I was just because I wanted to explain it to him as the whole freedom thing. Because what happens is
okay. So you're saying I'm going to pause you for a second. You're saying you said you're trying to operate freely. This, that, blah, blah. Why are you carrying a valid driver's license?
Because I haven't finished the whole process yet. I'm learning about it and I'm transferring it. It's like
okay. So you're new to the whole system, so you really don't have 100% idea of what you're trying to explain.
No, actually, I've been studying for a while now.
So you're carrying a valid driver's license, so that means that you have agreed at some point in your life that you're going to follow Florida law.
Unknowingly, because I didn't realize.
Well, so that's where we're at.
But I'm not. But I'm old though.
But I'm not acting commercially right now.
Well, nobody said you're acting commercially.
But that's what. If you look at it, your whole traffic code, it's all commercial.
No, it's not.
It's the uniform commercial code.
It's not.
The
okay.
The United States
insurance for the vehicle.
I'm sorry.
You have insurance for the vehicle.
Yeah, it's super progressive.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could call them and get a thing again because again.
You don't carry that with you?
I was sending that all in. No.
So here's my concern here. Yeah. Okay. So we still have not resolved the situation where you were warned last September for your expired tag. It's still expired. You've now put fraudulent paper license plate on.
Well, no, it really isn't.
It is fraudulent. It doesn't populate into any database. That means it is fraudulent.
No, it just means it's not registered commercially.
No, it means it is fraudulent. If it does not populate to your motor vehicle or a motor vehicle, it is a fraudulent.
They also discover that George had already been warned months earlier about the expired tag. Even after explaining this, the officers try to help him understand the situation. But George appears determined to stick to his beliefs.
Which is a felony in the state of Florida.
No, I'm merely showing that it's been registered with a DOT.
It has not been. It has not been. Our system is connected straight to them, okay?
You have a different license plate attached to this vehicle.
the FMST.
Okay, yeah. So now you keep changing because earlier you're saying FDOT. FDOT is Florida Department. We're connected straight to the system.
Who's the supervisor to call in this?
Alecron.
I'm not hurting anybody. I'm just traveling and I'm trying to.
Because my concern is he's already been stopped for this once.
Well,
and now he's put in front.
And since
you can hit him for the felony and be done with it.
That's why I'm actually started the process, because since then I'm like, okay, I shouldn't re-register it. I need to go through this process. So that's what it is. I'm in the process of.
He was over on 41. You want to see if he can kick over here?
Yeah, because I don't think that. So I don't think a ticket is going to resolve this matter. You know what I mean? Like his tag's still expired.
It's not a rebellious. I'm not rebellious. Spirit, like I said.
What happens if you? Let's give this example. While he's making a phone call, what happens if you hit somebody out here in the roadway? What's the process then?
Well, I still purchase some insurance to help offset that, but then we actually have a bond. Everybody has a bond tied to the Social Security, and so you can actually access that and set up a bond to then take care of anything. So anything that I'm liable for, if I've committed any damage to anybody, then I become liable for it and take care of it. And so I either do it through my own personal or do it through the bond that's attached.
Kilo Sergeant's on his way. We're still 10-4, thank you.
Do you have anything that I can Google or any paperwork for me that I can look at?
Officers then ask him if he has any paperwork or proof of the law he claims to be following. Let's see if he can provide anything.
Hey, you know the best thing? He just taped this to the valid license plate for the Florida.
That's what I was asking him. When did this charade just randomly...
When he got his last citation.
He didn't get a ticket, actually, so that's the concern. Is
just the warning.
Yeah, it was warning, and that's when I started to research more about it, because I'd heard stuff about it. And actually, I researched it before.
Okay, that's what I'm asking for. Let's see what you can provide for us.
Let's see.
Because the problem is we're not going to come to a resolution if we give him a ticket and he drives off. He still can't drive off because he doesn't have a valid registration for the vehicle.
But no, because then you're detained, and then you're kidnapped.
No, it's not kidnapping.
Because I'm a private individual and I'm not falling under the jurisdiction.
I'm asking him to provide that. So right now I'm just having a conversation with him while you look for that, okay?
Yeah.
Because as far as we're concerned, the law is that you cannot, number one, have a tinted license plate cover over your license plate. And then two, once I get you stopped and I can verify the license plate, I can't verify it. So you have 2 violations for the traffic stop, okay?
So I'm going to be very kind of sarcastic. So you live in Kings Point, which is a gated neighborhood, correct?
I actually don't live in Kings Point.
Okay, why do you have Kings Point?
Because I do stuff. I go with people all the time, help elderly.
Okay, so then I need to go to Kings Point and let them know that you're not welcome in there, because you have to be able to ID yourself when you go into Kings Point. Do you provide ID to the security guards at Kings Point?
No, because somebody always calls me in and they say.
Okay, but you still have to ID yourself when you enter these gated neighborhoods.
I say yes, I'm Pastor George. Anybody can travel. It's honestly, again, it's a free, like you as a flesh and blood, you should be able to travel and walk.
Instead, George continues repeating that he's acting as a free individual and not someone bound by normal vehicle laws.
Okay.
You shouldn't be inhibited. If you're inhibited, then you're a slave.
Okay.
And you're not free to do those things.
So what point in your life did you decide to convert to this belief?
Well, it's not converting to a belief. It's just I've learned about it. I've been since 2001. I've been, saved and born again. So I actually serve God. I serve people. I serve the elderly. I pray for folks.
Okay.
I do no harm to my
being
fellow.
saved and praying and all that stuff, that is a religious belief. That is not a freedom on the roadways.
I've extended that so that I've learned about the actual UCC codes enough to see that, wait a second, we are privately and we can operate privately ourselves. We can walk and do those things.
You can walk wherever you want. A motor vehicle is a right and privilege. It is not your freedom.
If you well, it actually is. If you're not under the corporation.
No, so the motor vehicle traveling on public roadways is not a freedom. It is a right. It is something that is allowed and provided to you as long as you follow the laws and the guidelines that are provided.
What you just said is actually perfect. You're absolutely right. It is a right once you're a part of the corporation.
It is a right. So it is a right. So if you follow the rules and guidelines that give you the right to operate your motor vehicle, then yeah, you can operate a motor vehicle on a roadway. Part of that is involved in the state of Florida specifically is 1, you have to have a valid driver's license. 2, you have to have registration for a vehicle. And 3, you have to have insurance for that vehicle. So far, you do not have registration for this vehicle. You have not provided insurance for the vehicle. And you will not provide your ID. You made us take the long way around to figure out who you actually are. Okay? So
I told you honestly who I was.
You told us your name was George, and I told you there's probably 1 million Georges in the state of Florida.
He says he separated himself from what he calls the corporate structure of the United States and insists he's simply traveling privately. He also claims that the Uniform Commercial Code and his private status exempt him from these requirements.
It does not ID you. That is not your physical,
like I said,
personal ID.
Everything you just said is absolutely true if you're under the corporation of the United States.
Do you live in the United States?
What I'm choosing.
Are you residing in the United States?
No, I'm not residing there.
Okay. Are you traveling in the United States?
I reside here in the spirit.
Okay. Are you traveling in the United States?
I'm not traveling. By
You just told us you were traveling.
Not of the UCC code.
You just told us you were traveling.
I'm actually.
Can you decide if you're traveling or not traveling?
I'm not commercially traveling.
You are traveling. Traveling.
I'm moving my body.
Okay. Are you walking on 2 feet or are you driving a motor vehicle?
Doesn't matter. I'm moving.
You're operating a motor vehicle, correct?
No.
Okay. Yes.
Not correct.
This is a motor vehicle.
By definition, go to UCC code.
Okay. Well, we're not UCC. This is Florida. We follow Florida code. Okay.
Well, Florida is under the
states.
Commercial code.
So okay, you have your levels of government. If you want to go all through your governments, you have your federal government. You have your state and local governments. State and local governments are what you have to follow. State and local can trump over top of your federal governments. Okay, so you just said you agreed with it. Now you don't agree with it.
No, I agree that that's true if you're stepping into that corporation.
Okay, you're in the state of Florida. So the state of Florida requires you to have that stuff, and you don't want to provide that stuff.
As a person identified as a commercial unit of the corporation, but I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I'm now trying to say, okay, I'm functioning as a flesh and blood.
So I'm just going to give you a tidbit of information. Okay, you can take it however you want. So that piece of paper that you have that has a private property number on there, that is what we call it. The state of Florida considers that a fraudulent tag or counterfeit tag, which is a felony in the state of Florida and is an arrestable offense. Okay. Because it is not proper registration. It is a falsified document to say you have the registration for a vehicle. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not saying I.
And then having multiple copies of it is the felony alone. Okay? So in the state of Florida, having a piece of paper with random numbers printed on it that do not register back to a vehicle is classified as a felony. Okay?
While this is going on, the officers talk amongst themselves about what to do next. Once it's clear the conversation isn't going anywhere, they decide to move forward.
He's at 19th in the interstate.
So his body is traveling.
I called Hess just to let him know. He said 10:15. So
Yeah.
I figured we just wait for the sergeant. Because like I said, my concern is if you give him a ticket, he's just going to drive from here.
He's going to drive from here. He's not going to pay the ticket. Then he's going to get stopped again.
Did he show you proof of insurance?
He won't show me nothing. He still can't find his UCC code.
The stuff.
You know, he was going to provide that?
Yeah, the
He
stuff.
said he doesn't have it.
The stuff that I googled is literally for commercial.
It's for
commercials, businesses.
Right, and then if you look up the definition of commercial.
This is not a commercial vehicle. This is a personal vehicle. It is owned underneath you and you alone. It is not underneath a corporation or a company.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
when you do the registration, you're handing that ownership.
It's a passenger vehicle. Literally, this car is classified as a passenger vehicle. It is not a commercial vehicle, okay? All right, George, will you do us a favor? Will you step out and have a chit-chat?
Can't I discuss right here?
No, we're going to get out of the car, okay, George? Okay, come on.
No, you're not supposed to detain me. This is.
Come on, George. Don't make it.
Step out.
You don't have to make it harder than it is. Let's just come on out, okay? Come on. Okay, George, out of
Okay,
the car.
stop reaching for things, okay?
Phone's going right here on the roof. Phone is going on the roof. Okay, do me a favor. Face the vehicle.
Face the vehicle.
For what?
Face the vehicle.
I'm cool.
Hands behind your back.
Wait a minute. Why?
No, hands behind your back.
This is detainment.
It absolutely is detainment, okay? We'll explain everything here in just a minute. Once we get you cuffed and get you searched, we'll explain everything for you, okay?
I've prayed with you before. I'm just a pastor trying to learn the UCC codes.
Okay.
The officers explain the reason for the arrest, but George still refuses to accept what they're telling him.
No.
Okay, check this out. It looks like you're all good to go. No weapons.
No.
So we've already explained the reason for the stop. Okay. So we don't have to explain that again. Now you're being detained for refusing to identify yourself. Okay, that's a
I
misdemeanor.
just showed him right there.
Okay, but we asked you several times. You did not give it to him.
I showed the ID right there. I
I
showed
also
it.
asked you for registration and insurance. And did not provide that paperwork. Okay. Now you've committed a felony, like my partner explained to you, by putting a fake license plate on your vehicle.
It's not fake.
It is probably, yes. And I asked you to provide me some sort of information that says that you abide by this code, which you did not do that. When I Google it and look up some information,
UCC codes.
yes, that
definition of motor
applies
vehicle?
to commercial
Yeah,
vehicles
this is a
and
commercial.
businesses. This is a passenger vehicle. It's not a commercial vehicle. Okay. The
Right.
passenger
This
vehicle
is a
not,
private vehicle. When I
but
did
you're
the
operating on a public roadway. Okay. Does that make sense?
The officer reviews each of the violations and explains why George is breaking the law.
free to try as a human being,
Did
you
have a
know.
call for a kid?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
hollered. I think
Okay.
kilo 41 or somebody's coming. Okay.
So if you want to relax, you can lean up against
You
the
can
car.
turn around and lean against your car, okay?
We've already explained this to you multiple times. Okay, so for the decisions I made, you're going to be going to jail for refusing to identify yourself. I did identify you through your. Let me explain. But listen, you did not identify yourself at first. Okay, you've also been warned for your registration that's been expired. So if I give you a ticket today, I know that you're not going to get your registration fixed because you're already telling us that you don't operate under that law, if you will, because you don't believe that you need to operate under that.
It's
Okay?
private. I'm trying to go through that process. That's all. I mean,
Whatever
I can
process
put
you're
I can
referring
put the
to.
paperwork together. I said,
What-
give me the ticket.
It's
and
not
I'll
a
put it
valid
together and
process.
Take it to the judge.
It
I'll
is
do
not a
that.
valid process that is recognized in the state of Florida underneath transportation, okay?
That's
Well,
because
that wasn't what I
it's
take.
private.
Yeah, as I explained to you though, your piece of paper that is on your vehicle, it is a fraudulent or fake tag. In the state of Florida, it is a felony, okay? It is a felony to produce a piece of paper to falsely identify a car. That number is, when we run the numbers on your vehicle right now, it is not populating in any system, okay? That means that it is not an accurate number.
Federal motor safety. It doesn't pop in there.
No,
It's the trust.
because it's
the
not a
absolute
valid.
trust.
It's not a valid system. Okay, it's not. Okay.
But what's who have I harmed? Who's-
As
who's
I
the
explained
damage-
to you, you're
who's the
not.
damaged party?
Stay over
That's
this
what I
way.
know. I want
As I
the phone
explained to you,
record this.
There's
Because I
cameras recording you all the way around.
Well, but who's my
As I
damaged
explained to
party?
you, you keep saying there's not a crime against a person.
As a
And
private individual.
I told you, you are not committing a crime against an individual. You're violating traffic violations. Okay, traffic violations because you're driving operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway in the state of Florida.
They point out that their role is traffic enforcement under Florida law and that they're not going to keep repeating the same arguments about the UCC.
My job and that gentleman's job's over there. Our main job is traffic enforcement. We follow the rules set by Florida. We enforce the rules set by Florida. Okay?
They don't fall under the Uniform Commercial Code.
I'm not going to answer because he's saying everything right. If he says something wrong, I'll answer. So far, he's doing everything perfect.
No, and I know that's true. I'm just asking. You know why we have to be
Uniform
this.
Commercial Code.
He knows his stuff, so I'm not going to answer for him. He's doing a good job.
It's commercial equipment. Okay?
Right.
You're classifying it, but you told me this is your personal car for you to transport yourself. Okay?
I'm just
so it is
using
a
it privately
is
at
a
this moment.
is a privately owned vehicle for
Well,
transportation.
when you do the
It's
registration,
classified as a passenger vehicle or passenger car, correct? Is it?
Sorry.
Isn't it?
Say again?
It's a passenger vehicle or passenger car is what we're going to classify it as.
It's a private automobile.
Okay, it's an
It's not a
automobile.
motor vehicle.
Okay, so now we got back to that.
They do define it differently, like in the code,
Okay.
even in the Florida code, because they use the federal commercial.
Okay, so the UCC, like I said, you keep referring back to the UCC. You're not. He's tried looking it up. You told us you're going to provide documentation. You never provided any documentation.
I thought I said I think I
Okay.
might have a copy of it in here.
And like I told you, if you're going to follow this belief, if you're going to try to express your belief on that, it's probably best that you have your documentation to back it.
And I need to.
All you have is a dozen copies of a fraudulent tag, is what you're wanting to call it. Okay, that's all you have. Is a dozen copies of the same
It's
thing.
identification. I thought
It's
that
not
identified
identification.
with the federal motor safety,
No,
which oversees all of it. I thought. That's right. I think it does.
it does not. You're in the state of Florida.
I
Within
don't.
the United
That
States.
doesn't fall under the federal.
You're in the state of Florida.
Even after being told the discussion is over, George keeps explaining that he's simply trying to live freely outside the system.
Thing out and just say, okay, I'm not hurting anybody. I don't want to be enslaved to every system. That's all.
Okay, George, somebody's going to pull up and you're going to be going in their car. Is there anything you would like to take with you? Phones, wallet, anything
Yes.
like that?
I need
You can only take very minimal things. We're going to take phones, wallets, IDs, something like that. Anything you take with you has to have your personal name on it.
Why am I being taken away?
We've already told you that. We've already explained this to you, okay?
No, I mean, what's the next step? What's the solution?
You're going to go to jail is where you're going, okay? He explained that to you already.
Because you didn't actually take my license?
No, not because he didn't take your license. We're just over here.
No, I need my stuff.
Okay, come on.
We'll get your stuff.
George, we'll get your stuff.
It's okay.
Can I close the window and stuff?
We'll take care of everything. We'll take care of everything. We'll take care of everything.
My phone.
We'll take care of everything. We'll get what you need to
The
get.
red bag.
Yep, we'll get what you
I
need
gotta
to get.
close the windows.
We'll take care of it.
We'll take care
Why
of
can't I
it.
park the car outside?
Because you're not driving anymore.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what's the
Okay,
next step.
that's why I'm asking you a question. You're going to be going to jail, okay? What would you like to take with you? You're very minimal. So usually phones, wallets, stuff like that. The next is you're going to go to jail. You're going to go through the booking process. And then you're going to decide what you're going to do from there. Whether you're going to go take this to court and
I don't know how to open this. This is recording.
Yes. What's going to happen?
No, please explain that to me some more.
Turn it off?
Yeah, I would run it.
I don't know how to.
Can I? No.
So no, we turn phones off. That way they're still powered. So when you get to jail, they'll eventually at one point they're going to give you access to your phone, so you can get 3 phone numbers out of it. Okay. Do me a favor, step close to our vehicle. Is there anything on you that might poke, stab, or cut her?
Is there a way I can get this
Yeah.
necklace off?
It should. Because you can't wear that into the jail.
Yeah, you'll get it back.
Does anybody have an Android?
Oh yeah.
We can deal with it later.
Okay.
Officers remove more of his property and tell him it will be stored with his belongings and returned later. They then place him in the patrol car and secure him for transport.
I don't know what to do with those. He's not with you. You're taking everything out of your pocket. Yeah, we have to take everything off, okay?
I don't want to take my wedding ring off.
You can't wear anything into the jail, okay? Everything has to be put in your personal property there.
So what time frame? What do we do?
Hey, do me a favor. Have it climb on in there. And when you get in, I need your feet facing out, okay? She has to take your shoes off and search inside your feet. Just make sure you don't have any kind of contraband, okay?
It's something comfortable as the front seat.
Nope, you're on a hard piece of plastic back here, unfortunately.
No, I know.
Your car is getting towed, so if there's anything of value, we need to know what's in there. That way,
Get towed. I have somebody come get it.
the only person that can pick the vehicle up on the side of the road is the registered owner. Ironically, you're the registered owner and you're going to jail. You can't pick up your own vehicle when you're going to jail. Okay?
So how?
So your car's getting towed, and you're going to jail.
Why are you guys doing all this?
Well, unfortunately, you brought a lot of this upon yourself, okay?
He was asking questions.
He just went through it.
He and I were talking, and then you came, and all of a sudden you just like going full throttle.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and turn. Place both your feet in, okay?
In the end, he's charged with resisting without violence and possession of counterfeit license plates. And just like that, another legal expert learns that internet loopholes don't work in the real world. Sound off in the comments.